Okay, I was here for him. Rana Drew, 8 minutes past 10 o'clock on a bank holiday Monday. Our London has a Ghana for the bank holiday, mama. More quajma as usual. But I'm funny. I see us from Coin Farmer, Quintipa Life Insurance. And so you need to link money transfer. So I say, I snip boy, chidom, my Jumedi, bro. Now, my call, my home, so ye chagu, Facebook Live or so. And Obeti and can Rainbow Radio across all platforms. Doc, your video is clear. I'm going to understand Dr. Lawrence Amoah. Doc, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. And yourself?
Yeah, I'm great. Awesome.
And me say in common both English ni training in our phrase and be benefit your man for but my main was say so OJ Penny say at very short notice when me better train come our Rainbow Casafidie. We are very grateful for that. Na edi kind no mebusaw send be your man for ebeti ase yie pa se nkomo ya ye betwetwen sabi uyo bi a wo hu nimdie yie wakwadare mu me hu dwuma udi e wo social media na send be your man for be hu se sabi o enye se obi keke ene ye ne kasa na nkomo e beboa wo mo pa kire ye mu e kakra what do you do what are some of the things that you are involved in and how does this issue of immigration and certificate of sponsorship and everything interest you?
Okay, yeah. It's originally, obviously, me from Ghana, and I've lived in the UK for a while. Matina have since 2007, and Matina UK. So me catch me say, yeah, with all humility, I've got a bit of experience, obviously, in the UK.
Yeah.
Kakra, and I think that. During that time, we joined in the British Army. Me served with British Army for 7.5 years. I moved on to Afghanistan during the war near Adenina. Then me back to the British Army. After that, I left the British Army. Me free British Army name, and I decided to become a civilian. And to be a civilian, no. Whilst I'm a British Army, I'm a kind of engineer. I was part of the Royal Engineers. So until now, I had interest. Until I went on to do my master's and my PhD, obviously, in engineering and also in construction. So I'm actually a chartered engineer and also a construction practitioner. And I'm also a digital business owner. And the company that I currently work for is based in Essex. Arc Build PLC. We do everything construction. So I'm one of the company directors over there, and we employ over 250 people. So there are 6 directors of us working for the company. So the reason why, going directly to the question, Abusa, about then I'm here interested. Now, looking at my experiences, obviously being in the UK, I'm not an immigration lawyer or anything, but based on obviously my experiences and based on their skills and being in the UK, lived all this while, I realized that it got to a point where Nipa Bebre from Ghana, normal contact, say, me a connection man, the ties you hold connection, my agency, the more I won't say, amount for a G amount for CKDS, Kami amount for, and I'm who said, okay, so because of a lot of people are more interested on Bitcoin, like some of us, for greener pastures. And as a result of that, if this is something that I have, why don't I start doing a bit of research? So what I say, now me educate young Crawford because bebrebe na obo no kra sebe wa ni aketua eje Ghana obo ma na ketua no kra so ni dimpo no de kwakotua sika de ama lawyer sebe lawyer so to kwakohu lawyer if you want a lawyer kwakasa for bebe 10-15 minutes one joke kra ojo bebe 80 pounds and 100 pounds if I've got this knowledge make me the abo amount for make me the educate amount for ebe empower mo se ne bia on person mo ye or more visa applications, say be a school so no more call and now our rare visas near that there. Mean to me for educate to empower almost send a be or more bit me at because some of them now they be no casano. What I realized said the lack of information now said your mundi no. Because your Chrome no information no and said then your Ministry of Information or Ghana or website crowd obviously their website is down for maintenance for bare 1 month. It's the Ministry of Information. Our website has been down for about a month. It's how do you expect the citizens, the populace, to find such information? It's a say, Bibia ye Ghana bia a protocol, obi ko join the army or ko join the immigration or ko pay juma. Just say whom you know and now who knows you. And a bit of a juma. I say, the system no. It has become part of us. Say, who here will be and now here protocol and sana waiting the papa pay juma and now waiting the papa near school coin. But Sebe who took quite be drew abroad developed countries now, Canada, UK, USA, Australia, all these other Germany now. Ube said the information is readily available to you. They hear and they say, oh, the individual no, ube who the right place to go and look on the reliable source to go and look for such information. So me, I thought say that was the best place for me to be able to start from. So we bring the enlightenment to the doorsteps of our people, then they know say, hey, at the visa application, say me here connection man be out. Me meet me ya bad there. Because who connection man be out. Or fill forms Amoah connection man or maybe say papa did the same, or mommy did the same. So information or they fill form nina. One now these are details in the man. And they said so what could school kakrana say you know how to read, you can write. Yeah, they are adding to that one went nasi. Now when you research kakra, now when me and so that is the reason why. So obviously my experience spans across. I do a lot of mentorship, I do a lot of coaching, I do a lot of training, obviously work and out of work as well. So it spans across obviously the military, the construction, digital and construction business owner, and obviously now I've added this to my platform as well that I'm doing education and informing people about visa and all sort of things about maybe a UK. Mainly Canada, Germany, and Australia or New Zealand, about all these other countries. But the only country I don't talk about is the USA. Their system is too complicated, so I don't talk about it.
Not just say about UK has said the system no nyame adom if you say what's name what femunti what's I don't know what say suani hu ni mudienti utimi boayepa. That's very good. I mean, it's very evident from especially with TikTok page which a lot of people follow. No, a juma waye wo hono, it's absolutely amazing and kudos for that.
Thank you.
Doc, yanko to the substantive issue for this morning. I said last week about Sky News for about Eddie told just say they've uncovered this whole scam. Say amount for 8 years kapudo, 8,000, 20,000, 50,000 Emma middlemen and I say agents. Now they are expecting say a certificate of sponsorship. They are skilled migrants. There is no work for them. I mean, I don't know whether before say Sky News issue, but I know what some of those stories. Can you share some of them with us?
Yeah, definitely. But because I'm a student of research, I like to, before I start any discussion, I like to put into perspective, give some information or some statistics that people they can relate to it. So when we are interested in data and that information, the account where skilled worker visa, care no is part of the skilled worker visa. Now skilled worker visa no, I say, I say, Yamaya Juni Nina Akakudi care any healthcare the so.
Okay.
But skilled worker visa no and yet care any healthcare the and a skilled worker visa. Ubit menya skilled worker visa in construction. Ubit menya skilled worker visa in IT. Ubit menya skilled worker visa in education and in teaching. Ubit menya skilled worker visa across a lot manufacturing, production, catering, hospitality, a lot of other fields.
Okay.
But I come here say sebe yen Ghana for no ya dreaming nyina akwa care so because another yen hu ni say the easier route say ebetimi den ebetimi dey free sebe be e wono ye kroma e wono na etim dey den etim da ba be kroma. I just wanted to put that one out there say wo any specialist skills now or any other industry or sector or field that ubetimi so use so particular as long as say ubetimi nya employer, and I teach all of this on my website abetimi yakoho now the contractual employers are in other field and minim ubonma or ye banker minimum. I will come directly to your question beside ubonma or ye banker or ye engineer. And so now we're giant in banking, in engineering job, and now construction job. They are two or care. Meanwhile, so onim what the care is about, and I will come to that. So let me give the statistics. So we share UK now. by the year 2022, last year, omu issue skilled worker visa over 267,670.
Wow.
267,670 skilled worker visas. And I will share skilled worker visas now. Over 54% of the total skilled worker visas, ye issue them within the care sector or within the healthcare sector. And to where main applicants, so this I 267,670. Sanko for in us, omo dependents beka hon aye ne spouse, ne yere ana ni kunu, ana ordinary map bem you know ana me nsebia den. Ebeka hon do maba.
Right.
Wo hwe UK no so na sebe asase omo tiso island enso na etwa ye ho hia. Omo ni asase kese nti na manfo omo call London omo say ade the dan yesisi dan ya bobo sa. Asase no mo ni bi. And to say Canada, ni US, yes, see that kakraka, ne esi baby for is isolated, it's sparsely, what you call it, populated. And this almost as no muni bisa. Aha. And I will share. You kind of say, conservative government. When say next year, almost call into elections. As a Ghana, so you're calling into elections. No,
that's not correct.
It drew elections now. Obia per se. Or yet Bibia, or betimi there, I win the populace, etimi votes, so people can vote for them. If I'm called Ghana Kakra, okay, Ghana, ye sabi a kufado neba umieba no. Almost say 1 village, 1 dam, 1 district, 1 factory, 1 district, 1 ambulance. Yeah, de. Eto amount for sumpa na amount for de. Eto abane de ma omo.
Yeah.
But we share UK na. Almost anyuma ni na 1 district, 1 dam, ne 1 village, ambulance. Yeah, de na. Almost factories ni ade no mu obi. Almost ambulance ni bi ohono. Enti edie na. Almost no betimi aka amanetimi ato the populace no. The voters, let me talk about him. And one of the burning questions, the burning issues, it's migration. In the point of which we first reduce migration, and no any bit me either the conservative government or also the what you call it, the Labour government, a bit Labour Party, etimi aboa na omotimi awene you can send the votes. So now there are some parliamentarians via the Conservative Party. And now they put a proposal to Rishi Sunak, i.e. the Prime Minister, said, 12-point, they offer the 12-point immigration plan. And it's our 12-point immigration plan, so immigration figures, I can't say, over 267,670, reduce soon, teso. So the Nipado Dono Babi UK, the system, i.e. the GPs, we can just walk into a GP and get an appointment the same day.
Yeah, that's true.
But the shall compare appointment, just say be a baby 1 month, 2 months.
Yeah.
With my phone, with Ginasos, you never get an appointment.
Minimum be on the condition appointment no 2 years after.
Yes. A lot of people are in queue waiting to undergo surgery, and especially COVID. The impact of the COVID also has worsened the plight of many individuals, especially within the healthcare sector. And it is a put to the proposal and they say, the Prime Minister and the government no take immigration figures. So it's a quite been almost at immigration figures because as are going into the next election, it can affect them greatly. And they are not almost so a year. BB Edia Fahon. And the Ubisa question is say, Intisai Numa winning na nim dada. Say amount for a year. On there is true, never heard that. Memekati was a minimum nameboa. The amount for a Jessica debia. So we are main applicants, because a main applicant who are a employer no at this certificate of sponsorship the amount, the COS no. That's the certificate of sponsorship or the amount. We are main applicant. And here the Mawa Anka Emrano Apoti Broni in Yansen no. And our UK government Yansen no said the certificate of sponsorship in the Mawa, we are main applicant. And yes, I would there was spouse or year and now ukunu any woma and I'll between the Macahon. So what you say? But Sebe middle men now or more about between finfino. Because of more turn into maybe a main applicant, the kind of saying the sponsors when you COS, now I can't say, okay, all main applicants, ABA between you kind of saying and soon 7,000 or him as no about between. But ABA would dependent now, no what can honor. ABA almost a bet be a bear 10,000 and I bet you be a bear 12,000 or him as
Wow. So
what I say, and two Kaboma, which means we are looking about almost 19,000. A DNT and almost because they say na kwakwaye demand and supply.
Okay.
What you are considering broni na juni more de immigration a skilled worker visa ne buyer. And you can say a ton sa visa no. And COS no per se no the COS as a certificate. They are just A4 paper. and or the mount. Ube or the mawa as a employer no and no kutriaka at the home office and now UKVI no. Who
Right.
employee now it's illegal to pay for you to gain employment in the UK. It's illegal. And our work and pay so you're illegal. And to be a case of a boy when you work and pay with UK, but you're saying who or boy. They're illegal. So no consigning agreement to be honest about your passport in your money. They said the amount for the year Dubai for Qatar for now. Or do be do Hanama. Which report to my police for Ontiminya and Qatar or no sense signing in Ashegu. It's not enforceable in the law because the basis that or they call you Sikano, in law, no, there's a principle they call fraud vitiates everything. So all obtaining be based on fraud that automatically the thing becomes null and void. It doesn't hold any water. You cannot prosecute that thing in any court of law or in any jurisdiction because the basis for that thing, that fundamental thing, no, is based on fraud, a fraudulent act or practices. And I would again here. And coming back to that, and it is I'm all for 20 years, but your chrome for so say yes, so you're very creative. Or Becca said, okay, me, Dr. Laurie, someone, main applicant. And I COS an employer and they say, or Jimmy, kind of saying, or Jimmy, £8,000. And he also a dependent and ticket dependent. I can say, yeah, me rate me, I'm a bear man, says, okay, yeah, me rate me, madam, they come home. But because me niska, me debate tria, I'm independent in it. Also, okay, and me cock of will be hunu, Abba count. And to be hunu now, make off on a account, who tia 7,000, now 8,000 main applicants now. Now, be hunu na baby tia, a bed £12,000. And now £13,000. The reason why in Omuji, my friend, I didn't become as dependent, and Omuji Nisikano, I said, who main applicants now, Obabaye Jumana Ankasan, Oba, there is a restriction on the type of worker, Obitimiaye.
All right. Not just apart from
exactly. Employer now no buy or no Ankasa Ejuma and Obitimi Ede Aye.
Okay.
So Obitima Kwakoye Juma Fufrobia. Just a Jumana or Kwakoye and a free BB shortage occupation list. Just a buy no says a Jumana say a cancer shortage occupation list and was a cancer shortage occupation list and who won't mean Conco yes a Jumano. Name po so what no say a Jumana Baba and say a care Nibia. Which means which I Juma my second company. But second company, no, the company can also be within the care sector.
Okay.
And not the same industry now. So what I say, I'm Saturday, but we main employer need there. Yes, one in the Juma because employer no also will keep you records about you or do a banner or baby Juma no or more BB or more friend SMS. Sponsorship management system. It is our sponsorship management system, no. I say employer, no, and I say a keep information, no, with the home office. I employer no the home office for no, and I want access to that SMS, no, sponsorship management system. It is oh yeah, Juma, leave will take it, or taxes I here too, or NI I here too, or pension sika here to the ato honomo. At the end, that's employment will leave will take in as employment and keep you records on that SMS, no, sponsorship management system, no. And then the back say, I'm oh yeah, Juma Masai employer no. And to say be I say, oh yeah, my 3 years, and now you're my 5 years, and I say 5 years and so now 3 years and so now pet extension and now switch here. And on the home office for best check his information and we say, okay, you worker, would your taxes? No, yes, I didn't ain't be renew visa and a best and new visa and a day the amount. And now say pay 5 years, which indefinitely live to remain.
So this your friend says sponsorship management system what boss we and no was say employer nipa krona wa for adwuma na nkasa na betimi ayes ade na na say agent for ya na omo nso ati abuama nkofo ba no some of them would have access to that.
Media agent no omokro hunu ma de krompo.
Wow.
Agents no okay sponsorship management system na UK employer no or no and say o keep his information. I say wajuma ya e bia wo ye. Na say bia say ka yo bi adwuma na e bia wo ya. Wo employer na say boso me so obetu ya wo ka. Obetu taxes, obetu NI. Enti sa employment records na wo de ma no. And no na sa employer no or de be share sa sponsorship management system no so.
Okay.
Because a part of employer be and will be UK government, no, every man a license, sponsorship license, no, or more assess the assessment process can take between 3 to 6 months.
Yeah,
and Sana or assess or money almost our license, no, into more assess or more license, now more license now every year be almost by year sports check and inspection or audit. e check say okay ye de ma won embra na say net ye udi so ana undi so what you say into yes sponsorship management system between the employer no and you can say home office no and more access to that particular information into ubusa question say about middlemen and connection men more access to that middlemen and connection men or more employers no more use more as a front as the omo share anymore because employer no on per se sebi obey na nim ediaba because one one nim say ade na oye no enfamra kwan so
okay
no akako pe middleman akako pe connection man no do wa be share mfimfin nti wo hye hodom na o ka che o de COS na dia ma na wo connection man no nti na ya be hu amanfo gina TikTok na mo ton COS ebia o mo bo no don komi 5,000 10,000 12,000 nti o ma ko na be gina TikTok na ko gina social media na o bo no don komi no ono na eye sebi the dirty job no for the employer no it's be employer no so the can you say ke ton COS no but be employer no e the COS na man say be ono nkonfo ton be 4,000 na 5,000 no so the another be 3,000 na 4,000 they akato so because of the risk now no take say odin anim e be to social media they kwakoton because a passion now say assembly back one say police immigration for bemwa or not a risk now what taking maybe on 3,000 and 4,000 or they are total no so think the other day or timid maybe I'll think that cover lawyer they try the agenda and now be bisa so what you say but in real fact no and to bo kra so contact say maybe why this COS need amount no ubusa connection man na oyama na middleman na oyama no say me pacho ebia what's the name of the employer na on can chira with that because when we saw catch you will go behind them and try and contact you can say the employer
directly
no papa busa say ampa say be amo ton and amu na mafa assume say on ton COS and amana on ton COS no say we you lucky that's what we contact the employer bisa o contact ma they will even tell you say they don't even know that person meanwhile no mo bo amu nim ne pa
okay. Now, Doc, Mami Busao, so obviously, it looks like near ACC, they don't really know some of this information, and then coupled with the desperation, say, and sometimes a young one, and it's in fact, some people who come with this route and pay such money, Doc, they are doing very well, though. Just obi or no. Just or no any business or but or tonton dining just because you say or pese or back krumha and some of them I mean we can't for them for legitimate reasons be to say be or person and ma etimi besuku ha.
Exactly.
That is very understandable. But a quite na obisano with such a genuineness no obetimi who say sa agency ya menini dili or ye papa anase or nye papa a quite ben obetimi afaso hu.
Minimum there I try me de ma e wo me platform this say ebia ye nyina ya adwene ne adwene ko bankroma minimum say nyo bia na de be ya adwene because COS no any kwan say employer no oton
okay.
And it's like idea and we are not going to buy it. We are not going to pay for it now. Say if we are selling something in central market, Kumasi and Makola and idea, and there's nobody coming to buy it, will you still go there and sell it?
No, not at all.
Go. But amount for still as we talked about the operational word is the desperation. And you cannot remove those connection men or the middlemen from there. That's what you say. But me, the back catcher man for say, if you take your time, then you want to go through the process. I always say on my platform, there are two main things that you have to do. So you have to have patience and go through the process. Now, why you there? By learning the systems and understanding that you can go through the process. I know a lot of people, they are a type breaking my heart, and they say, especially professionals like nurses and midwives, easy.
Yeah.
No NHS, no. They still go through all this process. Now, 10,000, 12,000. We will come to that. But because out of somehow or somewhat desperation, people know they still think that they need these connection men to be able to assist them. And he said, "Oh no, you will be also here the connection men." I said, "They make him be our what you say, who scar person could share a connection man." What our advice, and he said, you try and ask the right questions. So only connection man be dealing now Busani say okay what say what may be main applicant now the dependent be coming home but dependent or be coming home or baba ye wo yere and now baba ye wukunu or be ye wo yere and now wukunu say in random there but say at least almost be genuine vacancy test and so no work on our relationship yes our relationship for at least a minimum of 2 years and to makro many new relationship bia and ya na dey ma baba no minimum be also submitting admission or call a TLS center. A what man a connection man de marriage certificate share no what say on sign and submit it. And pass so now on so sign and I'm say into witnesses and one witness here and who no also no bia or by a sign a witness session near dinya and the announcer no didn't be best or no sign and power no so sign and on the coy nitra nye refuse no because bank statement a connection man de kan ho no na nye papa into abandoning for 10 years.
Wow.
So what I say? Exactly. And I'm the American say, who say connection man or Yama so or the document you papa the forged document be aka ho not you could refuse to an echo baniwa. Who say on any ding and the what ban letter and so because all that they are interested in is their money because honestly you more you know. And the choir will bet to persuade you for you to go ahead with the process so that they get their money. That's all they are interested in. So what we drew how be juma ye, who be drew how we juma ya or and fan. And he said, if you are asking the right questions, and I've done videos, check say certificate of sponsorship na the amount say a valid and a valid. To be able to check it, you can go to the UK government website. Now I'll go through the process, No, it might check it. Certificate of sponsorship, no, a papa and a papa. Baby, so on so more certificate of sponsorship. They don't request for the employment offer, the offer letter. Okay. Wouldn't me may juma where you can have bra employment offer and come on letter and come home. The entire aya or person the employment offer, the mom say, yeah, the mawa before so when you COS, yeah, the mawa. Ebia na company needing also. So you can go back door, you can go and do some search on the UK government company house, look for the company, look for the directors of the company, go and check the validity or whether the company has got a license or not to be able to find out all these details. So they don't want to give you that information and they want to put you in a box with limited information.
Offer letter no no friend contract no and say no you different. Okay.
That's the employment contract.
Employment contract.
Because and the bit detailing yeah, can say company
and
Juma be or be what to be I said exactly. And no better will say, well Juma now and because they say him say the be one issue certificate of sponsorship now. Be drew no na Juma ni ho. Ma mention no na say. The tiani say almost certificate of sponsorship you
okay.
You were defined and undefined. And the defined nature say by the meaning of the word, company, more apply for certificate of sponsorship from home office now. Defined, not yet the Crona Edema, say the as a Daniel, one Edema, yet the Wooding at the accessor. The Lawrence, many Edemamia, yet the Mimidin the accessor, and the Fan Coma or Fufrobia. But undefined in the issue as a wholesale, and the details be shown to no be able to make you certificate of sponsorship. And to say be as a company, Echo apply or no what license they say don't we any into nipa be ba or munya adwuma no if your company will apply for license or apply for a certificate of sponsorship or apply for certificate of sponsorship na be you kind of saying or adwuma real job for only about 10 people.
Okay.
With my full time 39 hours or 40 hours every week solid. But ABR instead of say apply for 10 pen because of greediness and to the murdering and the wickedness, callousness. Now, on apply for maybe a baby COS for nipa baby 50. So what I say, and which means say out of nipa 50, nipa 10 pen or what you madema or more.
And so apply for more people.
Or apply for more people because nipa 50 or just imagine or 10,000. Nipa 15 is saying 500,000.
500 or them.
Now what this nipa 15 na kwaji visa the amount not the maba be kan hu say nyom nko almost so the dependent be kan ho or the year and to say kwaji dependent is ka we main applicant kwa no 500,000 no.
Wow.
And dependents no so hutua more e be kwaji dependents be 12,000 okay kan bo ma on over 1 million.
Hey, I'm for Juriska.
Now the munyina no eden or the munyina ababe de ababe rem. And two be rema, which means say although bano a juma na wo na for nipa 10 pe. And then no nipa 50 abantu nipa 40 na aka de no mbeye. Ube wura hanuma wakwa je BRP biometric residence card. No wakwa ye with DBS the amount. No wakwa ye with induction or training. After the offer and say okay, the man meet start juma or say ene etina oh 2 months time juma be ba hon. Minimum be obetena hanum or you can have since February. On start juma 1 hour shift kro nko ye bi da.
Hey, no, kwan be na nipa kro no be fa so adidi atia dan kan
Exactly. They say bebrebe no. Omo bus station and omo deda train station and omo deda omo ko food banks ekune kokoje aduane di.
Let's look at some of the real stories about wabaso. I know some of them bakubi ami hu ye wo TikTok page and no minim so free another African country na no me say nipa kro na agency na ye adwuma no ma omo no wo makoto no na ase wo ma so obi be say wo ma job so no say ye ma wonko omo free police for ni. Let's look at some of the real life stories bia wo watete kan ba ko mienu bi kire yen.
The real life story. That particular video, vividly, not the lady, not all share. I said blue and striped shirt to be white, striped shirt to be.
Yeah.
Now on the name or Zimbabwean, and about baby, almost two Zimbabweans, and about 8 or 9 Nigerians. Now one for Taka say Nigeria from come the cafe so come to yes, they said the year will be the year. Is it the tables are turning?
I know.
And you know specifically, I don't say no. The acquire and said, Obano ne acquire or the not saying the company or the over 350 people no domaba.
Hey,
but since that video or that expose, that company's license, what that lady worked for, their license has been revoked. I will talk about the implications of the revocation.
Right.
And you know, I revoke your license. You are not going back to the story, and only saying, or the nipa over 300 no domaba. Although mobile rem no one him say adwuma den adwuma ni hono.
Okay.
And odo ma ba rem to him say adwuma ni hono ma adentina won kan okre entro say adwuma ni ho enti bia say ka meje 10,000 kra e bia say meje 3,000 na meje 4,000 enti ma ko no ate ne ho ase say obe rem a ono na say be odi ne ti kopempem. So what you say then they understand it, they are clear in their minds. But ono so an kan tro mo san to ma ba be rem awie no na afi de ofre omo a omo friend na wa block omo. Or block your more phones, or block your messages, or block your more WhatsApp. Ni bibi and to friend office lines. So I'll be on for almost your voice. I'll be on pick your more. And I think say omunina gange up, and almost share ya who ni fear in the office. And now also share video now. No, I'm and almost accosting, almost ambushing, and almost stopping the car, and almost training free car. We say almost for police now. On for so that is one of the real, And about also another issue about where they're gonna need. Honestly, on Portsmouth and area ho baby, Portsmouth or Bournemouth area ho baby, and about main applicants. Honestly, buy only a Jumebia. Or say for almost 1 week on Jari because of that train station.
Wow.
And a company be a friend or Portsmouth for no, also or London area, how baby. My friend Portsmouth for say Umbra interview or call no company no say as almost yet some training and familiarization. Almost friend the same crampo
Induction.
Yeah, almost induction and you have to accompany. Yeah, they have to accompany amount for so domiciliary work.
Okay.
And the accompany will be I think it's about a week or so. Only maybe or better because all the way from London to Plymouth or Bournemouth. Yeah, into if I know better, into not that train station or so typical bus in bus ne kwa could see last stop, no asat na saba, no kakoda. Also for 1 week, no on. So just imagine. Onisika or the kako feeding because what ton said what kind, what ton no waka or any juma or Ghana or ya by juma or immigration officer, what ton the car, what ton or sna sasi be no war, and what in the family and the year in imagine can hold no about. And easy. And I say,
no, the bus went to Albana and Colana or more.
So, Bam of Natico Pimpin or Barney and Crown or more London, not down for be home and no more London.
Wow. But I could be a meti at the end, a lady no see obedru he true. She said, one more catcher and all alternate play on catches. Oh, who drew a arrange car, a baby foul.
Yeah.
Nti odru anaija wa friend number. Ofe obedru your packing the bags no PA or be friend wa numbers ni na block no. Gano he for ya block on the numbers. Ni good Samaritan be no so ba be share obi am say or satis on no bon come on ma many say oh any say are your first time over krom ma me twen o ka be fa wo kwa na ja me so me ko o mu gina ho ka yi beba 6 hours na o gina Heathrow terminal 3 enti in some de and some way good and yaketwa doc you better one come on so quickly but who don't see a man for bodom pim aba your social media and pay and yasem ketwa inti mame enchia wo mu nyina na wo mo comments nso mo dia banana so mu kamya say wo mu feel say ye je wo mu nti mo share our Facebook Rainbow International minimum dodo na so doc hu don't na mo ha mama acknowledge Abigail Jolie your friend saying in hama akosi Abigail bi wo ha Emmanuel Amo Abna Bryce Abna Mercedes mu nyina mi hu mo mama fa comments ni be quickly na Abigail say our TikTok advisor Samson Abigail Biom Osi, I think they should stop the care one because it's bringing a lot of wahala. And Akwesi and Hama Akwesi will say Abigail, true though, but this will also affect UK's labor markets. And Akwesi Biom comment to say, I never regretted befriending Dr. Lawrence. He's a good man. I messaged him through the army, and I'm currently serving in the army. Doc, with the Nyami Shao for that one. Emmanuel Biom, Doc, please. Now that the UK VR is sending emails like your visa application is not straightforward, quote and unquote, to those who applied for the care visa. My question is, what does that mean, and will those who have received such messages be denied the visa?
Yeah, so normally I think this is a very common message. It's kind of like a template where they are sending it to a number of people. So basically, if they send you that kind of message that your application is not straightforward, it's just going to mean one thing, because the information that you've sent to them, basically, they cannot assess it and make make an assessment on it or make a decision on it. So most of the time, they'll probably come back to you and request for you to provide additional information. So maybe in terms of evidences, if it's a dependent visa or any type of visa that you applied for, you need to provide some additional information. Yeah. So normally what I advise people is that that doesn't mean that you've been refused, because they haven't made a decision yet. So you have to keep checking your portal, your application portal on the UK government website, or maybe if you use the third party, so my connection might be you have to keep regular contact with the connection man, because connection man because they don't want to give you the login details or the password, and they also use their own emails.
You don't have access.
You don't have access to anything. A refusal and I deny and I request to provide the additional information unless the person will check their email regularly or frequently, to be able to update you. Say you need to provide this additional information. You don't have access to that email, so you don't know, because wow applied, ono de adwuma wa ye many people rebent you refuse no wagene sika wie. So what you say? So it's better if you receive such an email, you keep your eye on your portal, or you check your emails frequently or regularly, at least on a daily basis. If they've asked you to provide any additional information, normally they will ask you to provide the additional information within 10 working days.
Okay.
So you have to make sure that any additional information that you provide is within that time frame. Otherwise, they'll just make a decision and refuse you. If you know that you're unable to get that additional evidence or the particulars they are asking you to provide, then you can send them an email or you can contact them, then ask for an extension. If you don't request for that extension, then they're going to refuse you outright in case you're not able to provide the additional information. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Abusiafo, yet one komo isu say ye Brennan Chebia be but mamim bie ahomanu ntum se ne be ya o comments bet me aba anase obetimi nso abusa doc question. Line ya di juma no 0208 133 4646 0208 133 4646 and I think 0208 133 1134. WhatsApp line obetimi edi wadwen kire aba Amoah 0777 1950 989 0777 1950 989. Mama fa another comment. Adia Pena Equia Owusu Fofie. Ose, please ask, what's the future for all those in this problem? I mean, the carers with COS, but no job available. Can they say everyone should go back home one day? I think that this question, for the implication, Doc, you fitting here from Woma didn't kind Ababedrua. At the moment, they don't even have jobs to do. I know Obi, I don't know agency, Asheda curated letter B say kophobia di juma they don't have a contract or until they have given this person 60 days to go back home.
Yeah,
But I mean, who share the content of the letter? You can see that it's clearly something that they've come up with.
Yes,
yeah. So for somebody like that, obviously he has just 60 days. Your friend is saying, going forward, why?
Yeah, so basically, the Omakobit say, Yama says 60 days now, which means that they've curtailed your visa. And you curtail your visa now, it means Oma cancel, basically, in simple terms.
Wow.
And Yama 60 days for free chroma. So 60 days, so that's one free chroma, you've become illegal. And you know, the old bet me, Omakobit Maya say, I say, Obeko pe COS, company with money COS, and Nimonimuya, that is the only option. Wakope company, and I say earlier on now, so Wakope a COS nibi will chrome no switching no and easy, and that form say may be easily, sir, because most of the companies no omope will be or at least between 3 to 6 months work experience. In this all back chrome, Juma Crada, any bill cry or befall cry. Or person in a year, the way you are dedicated, you are committed to the work. As I said earlier on, they haven't got any skills in the care work at all. Yes, COS, no, they apply, no, they are. So they want to see, say, you are dedicated, you are committed, you are hardworking before they can help you to be able to switch. And to say, or go to probation for about 3 months and now 6 months, by which time your visa would have expired, which the 60 days grace period about now. They say, yeah. So if you are in that bracket, now switch it and and then at least you should be making or submitting applications. There is this website, I will be page. I am a tidy man for uktiersponsors.co.uk. uktiersponsors.co.uk. Obia or person you be of course our website on man. You can search for any sector. Company be or UK had mubia or bet me amount sponsorship be they are on that website. And you can go and filter
uktiersponsors.co.uk.
Yeah, uktiersponsors.co.uk.
Okay,
uktiersponsors.co.uk. Of course, our website on ma say care company that will pay computing, engineering, construction. What the construction is now filter. A bit more the name of the company. Don't care. There are over 5,000 care companies, even more than that. And every day be at least who update you CV, apply for at least maybe 3 or about 5 to 10 jobs every day on a daily basis. And yet they are and yes, also they are. Yes, I'm for secretary and and also I don't advise it, but if a push comes to shove, then obviously that might be the last result that you have to do.
Bomodina San Frey, number no 0208 133 4646 and 0208 133 1134. Your be a phone line no na enchebia and competition. But doc, see, one more swa. Maybe a Jumakua or some of these, or more COS or multi sponsor or man for CBB. Bani say now, or Monsu COS no what at Chima, at the end of mobile. Answer on Pacho, my main for Franny. Hello. Hello, Pacho. We didn't send out a free event.
Pacho, Sandra, Mr. Free King.
Yo, Sandra, Pacho, my one uncle.
Pacho, let me say, in say.
Sandra, Mr. Wo, bet me I'm one so kakra, I'm saying about a doc betonka.
Let me say, in case you say that what company now the buyer, if any company no say ambulances has been expired or removed, how does it affect you? How this is answering a little bro.
Okay. And it is all company on the buy and so all license and see a revoke and If it has been removed or revoked, yeah, that is basically the same thing. It is a revoke and a remove your license every 1 month. It just say company now, they can no longer sponsor you. And which means 60 days for you to go and look for another company and switch, or you become illegal. And you won't come so you won't dependence. I won't buy any and they affect him. Won't dependence on buying and they affect him. So what you say? So see, there are over 1,000 care companies that they are under investigation. Within the last sort of 2 weeks, as I say, about almost 10 companies and they lose their license. But could the NIPA over 450 and they buy. Another company so be over 300 people and they don't buy it. And then I make a Nigerian video now who are on my TikTok and our company are revoking over 300 people they buy it. And this uncle for who was in 19 and they are me to for say or more much Jessica and say what Jessica that and now why you are so quite Jessica can who say company no do move be through her that's why more majuma the people become agitated can who say obi akoton the japade nyina na be through her fe de onye adwuma nye or say papa nye hwe abone nye hwe. These people are sending anonymous letters or complaints to the Home Office. Almost any common Home Office sponsor, they will follow through it. They will do investigation. They've got a task force. And to me, investigation now, then this is the result. For the person, the person thinks that they've got nothing to lose. And to a reporter, now Home Office for your investigation now. When you are found guilty, then obviously they're going to revoke your license or revoke your license. So the NIPA 1,000 kind of buy us, NIPA 1,000 in So my sister, please try and find another company urgently and go and until Nameka says so be or Jews cannot do bar. Who said at any point in time, Biano, they might have faulted somewhere and they might come under investigation. When they come under investigation, 2 things are going to happen. Either their visa will be revoked or their visa will be reinstated following their investigation. When it's revoked, everybody on that COS or with that company is automatically affected.
Wow. Hama akwasi na wine biom kra. In fact, the details are a lot. Now, we were just about a minute, about 2 or 3 minutes to go. Now, Doc, Mama Brown, so this is a serious issue. So, Obi enwake dwemu say in fact, what should the person do? But before you address that, now let's address one more afeina, one more pese, one more eba using this route. Obviously, when the route was created after the COVID, I heard a lot of success, genuine stories. The IELTS, the requisite examination. At that time, company, NHS direct. And some of the trusts were even sponsoring with flight tickets near the
They're still doing that. NHS, they will pay for, they'll contribute towards your IELTS, they'll contribute towards your OSCE or your CBT. Or they will look for accommodation, maybe a video of maybe as 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, pay accommodation the amount. And they will actually pay an upfront rent, maybe 3 to 4 weeks near the amount. Airport, near Babefawa Free Airports. Near the alcohol. That's how the sponsorship is supposed to be like.
Doc, Mpacho, no sano, ebeye den no oman for say ya system ye, ebeye no mwet miya BBC bi. Because they say there, me say, oh, bana, utie yen, ana video, ube share later on social media, wherever, ube call Doc page, akwa kutie no, and you want to come via this route, this is the right way. Doc, ebeye den na oman for etimi anya some of these right channels to follow through.
Okay, yeah. So I think say there 1 minute and not 2 minutes, and then so yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'll try. I'll try make it quick. So for you to be able to skilled worker visa, call UK government website gov.uk, gov.uk. When you go to the UK government website, then you search for shortage occupation list. That is the first step that you're supposed to go through. So when you look for the shortage occupation list, that is a list of all the jobs in the UK that you can get sponsorship for. In terms of engineering, construction, fashion designer, a lot of them on there, teaching jobs, healthcare jobs, everything is on there, architecture jobs. So when you find that shortage occupation list, then you know yourself. you check that shortage occupation list, then you look at the type of jobs or occupations that qualify you to be able to work as a skilled worker visa. Once you find that, there is a 4-digit code, a 4-digit number, which they call the occupation code. That occupation code, you're going to need that at a later stage for you to be able to apply for the COS. So once you've done that, and you've assessed or you've identified that the job that you are doing is on the shortage occupation list, which means you've ticked the first box. Then the second box is on the same website, gov.uk. What you look for is you look for register of sponsors. Register of sponsors. That register of sponsors, there are over 62,000 companies in the UK that can sponsor you in loads and loads of sectors. You can view it online, you can download it as a CSV or a spreadsheet, and you can go through the entire list and check, look for all the names of the companies that have got sponsorship, that they can actually sponsor you. The alternative is what I gave you that earlier on, that uksponsors.co.uk.
Okay.
You can find the names of those companies on that website. So when you find the names of the companies on that website, this is the process that you're supposed to go through. What you do is you pick the name of the company, you put it into Google or any search engine, then you follow through. You go to their website and go and check it, whether they've got any jobs, vacancies for overseas applicants. The mistake that most people make is that when they go to the website and they see the jobs that have been advertised over there, they just go straight away and apply for the jobs. They are not reading the job description or the final details, where it says whether it's for overseas applicants or for people who are already in the UK. Right. Obviously, if you are overseas, then you will need to be applying for the jobs that comes with visa sponsorship. Visa sponsorship, because you want to migrate from Ghana, obviously, to come to the UK, or if you are in Dubai or you are in Qatar and you want to come to the UK. So that's what you need to look for. Then if you don't have a CV, the UK has got a standard CV template. You can go to all these jobs websites, read.co.uk, totaljobs.com. You can go to indeed.co.uk, and you can go and find template CV for care, if you're a fresh graduate, if you're an apprentice, you are an engineer, you are a plumber, you are a carpenter. All these jobs are part of the skilled worker visa category. But just that our attention has been drawn towards the care, the healthcare, the care, and everybody wants to take advantage of that. Hence, it has been used and abused.
Accountants,
exactly. So once you find any job for overseas applicants, you update your CV, you pick some of the keywords which are within the job description, then you incorporate it into your CV. So I always advise people, sometimes you might have to develop maybe about 3 or 4 CVs at different functional levels. Maybe you might be a manager, but because you are looking for a job, you might want to start from a trainee role. You might want to look for maybe an officer role or a consultant role, or maybe a manager role. So if you've got all these different levels of CV, the moment you find a job which is for an intermediary or for an entry role, then you use that relevant CV to apply for that particular job. And obviously your certificates, you've done your IELTS English language exams. If it's the UKVI, I also encourage people that if you've already got a degree and you are applying for certain jobs, they might require you, obviously, to have the IELTS still done, like maybe nurses and midwives, because it is a requirement for the NMC.
Right.
So you will, even though you've got a master's or PhD, the NMC, they still want you to write the IELTS, which is the UKVI academic. Yeah, you might still have to, or you can write the occupational English text, which is specific to the job that you're coming to do, and get the relevant or the score. But if you are coming to do, let's say, a medium skill job like the care and all of that, then you can do the UKVI general, if it is for the UK. But if you are coming to do any other job and you've probably got a degree, or even if you've got a degree and you want to come and do the care, then you can use what we call ECTIS, ECCIITS. ECTIS.com, and that is the website that you can use to be able to convert your certificate to a UK standard. They give you what we call a statement of comparability, so that you'll be able to demonstrate that you've got a good English proficiency, the good understanding, speaking and listening of the English language. So you don't need to go through that particular examination, which is the English language or the IELTS. But for nurses and midwives, you still need to do it, even if you've got a PhD. Yeah. So I think that is the process. But unfortunately, our people, we don't want to go through that process. We think that it is so cumbersome. And that brings me back to the first topic, where we are used to the protocols. We are used to people finding this for us. There are people already in the UK who are in my DM and they contact me, Doc, can you help me to find a job? Can you help me to find a job? Can you? I said, my friend, my brother, my sister, you are already in the UK. Since I've been in the UK since 2007, 2008, all the jobs I've done, I have had to apply for it online. Nobody holds you by hand and says, okay, this is a job, and go and put you in. One of the requirements of the skilled worker visa, which I believe that is going to benefit everyone, the employer, they need to demonstrate that the job that they are bringing you to come and do is a genuine job. They've got, it comes with the actual work, and it needs to be advertised at least for a minimum of 28 days.
Okay.
Yeah, so people who are coming through it, the fact that, let me also caution this one, the fact that you've obtained your visa doesn't mean that you've gained automatic entry to the UK. When you get to the point of entry, there are certain questions that these immigration officers are going to ask you. Are you married? Are you actual partners? Okay, mamika had a tree. So when they were partners, no, so my warrior and kasa and I'm baby remwa. If okay, Busan say, no partner, no, when was the last time I'm die?
Into your busa ways from Korea Sanko Busa.
We are saying Busa, because some Babuma. So what I said, say, yes, you'll be not that account when I say, only in Dada, Nebusa said, I've been on it, die. I mean, I want to answer our question way.
Wow.
It was so Busa say, okay, one also your application, the Ben I'll call interview. For email, never try and now log into the UK government portal. No, never try say I'm passing now apply for job way. No, and if our certificate for try and say oh qualify say you now baba no care worker no and now skilled worker visa job now for qualification try and say then one kasa oh qualify so bit my buy say you no. And it's a one go through the process, one go through the interview stage. You know, that's a connection by being a yema. When your visa now that will be through Heathrow, Gatwick, Leeds, and Manchester Airport, you know. One to me answer or questions near it me sign on Edu Kofi. Now you man why you need na cost 90.
Abusanfuanya better sir. Doc, anyway, you better was answer now be konumpacho fa will handles to me say me say from here no. I'm for be promoting our radio, so still I know you have a lot of materials online and me about benefiting from it. If our handles to Jaman from Pese or more reach you via social media and other platforms, no me ISR.
Okay, yeah. And my handles need the same name I use everywhere, Dr. Lawrence Amoah. And Dr. Lawrence Amoah. See the same Facebook, Instagram. Oko, I kind of say YouTube, Oko, TikTok, near there. The same and now LinkedIn. So you're professional now or LinkedIn. One thing I forgot to say is Pacho, you're professional and Pacho Bia Ope Juma create LinkedIn accounts is very important.
Okay.
A lot of people are getting sponsorship jobs over there, LinkedIn accounts. They be a time focusing on Facebook near the entertainment near Serenia DJ and in here, but Ope Juma dia but create LinkedIn account. And to me, Dr. Lawrence, someone patch us a amount for baby, especially on TikTok and Instagram. I created a lot of fake accounts. A bit more with them patch on 2 minutes. I created a lot of fake accounts. J amount for CKD. And the patch you're careful. Say, me how make us say, oh, humanim, who come profile so be humanim. And say, oh, no, be contact, and now be called DMO. Who could follow a fake account, me also be called DMO. No, case to Esika, if a manner, me patch on yamia.
There is no way a Dr. Lawrence ebe kase to Esika and Sana.
Exactly. Or case could Esika be a man on board the application process and now on board the patch on yamia, send who. And yamia, maybe can't just go jiska be a bimo yaji bimo $300, $500. Obiso 1,000 Ghana. I don't know me online. Obi ba say 1,000 Ghana. Macron kaso be 10,000 Ghana. And we didn't get 1,000 Ghana. And about my life, so be catch me. I think so about just 2-3 days ago.
Wow.
You know, but and I said, we'll go through application process. Who maybe online. Now, Macron catch say, okay, and Sunday be put you forward for interview. And now you be review application. And now fill forms, you know. But to Esika, near from boa ne fill forms now. Me patcho enyampa. A Juma be anywhere you buy Jusika and sign a review forms and now you put you forward for interview. And the talk make it online application be and I'm careful so online. Obon ma or apply for job be a what you call apply for click on link be a link and it me do call a third party website.
Okay.
And to what's obenya response no ubon say be a ka apply for adwuma no e be a company needing the Lawrence Amoah ubon say Omacron all respond to the all reply to email no the email no lawrenceamoah@gmail.com gmail.com no enye official company you can say address account which must send you email into yamo no so me enye careful so be aka se betue sika no put you forward for interview Omacron oboa obeju sika nedi. You don't know the person sitting on the other. Be one prisoner or madam or recruitment. You see, be create team account or my creative account or me and on the German for secret. The one prison. And to patch and careful. Let's shine our eyes. Let's be extra careful when we are online. And so follow Dr. Lawrence Amoah. That is, please make sure that you are following my page. If you come on my live, you'll see me. I'm there. You see my profile and you can follow it. Don't go and follow any fake page. Otherwise, I'm going to say but and now so comment section no because be DM no ko juice kedia me pacho enyamia and where let me put that disclaimer out there minia yami sure but that's pa
look mesme da see a Facebook for omo just amon for gusu bo wabasu ye pa obi kra dia o see anto ago work mpacho nya botre ma yen nyandru na in Hamakwa they sometimes even ask for your partner's favorite color. Okay, just a question in the baby, but I'm also say was your doc, medawase. Mo join here on all the platforms. I'm with here with Rainbow Radio. Thank you so much. Prince was 82. Prince we penny phone before one of the biggest money transfer companies here. Now we share in live here. That was and in charge of OT media. Yeah, minimum so by person doc about shows until you don't worry. Also, may come and aswati send you and said doc OTC person OT media so that is a doc. Thank you so much for
thank you for having me, my brother.
And your best sign akasa. Right.
Okay, that's bye bye.
Nyamisha, so bye bye. For Rainbow Radio.
Oh my God, I love Rainbow Radio. Many colors, many voices, one God, one station.
Inti modi ya mu huni pa mo boka kakra.